I said the bar I was coming from. They were like, how many have you had? I had 2 Coronas over an hour ago. And they were like, okay, can you do the walk the fucking line.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
what
shit.
am I supposed to do?
You
I
got
a number.
You did a field sobriety
They're gonna
test?
fucking-
Oh, I
they
remember
have to.
this.
I
This was
have
the
to.
last
What am
time
I
you
gonna
went
do?
This is the last time you went to Port too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time. Oh, let's make this fucking bozo walk the line. Let's waste his fucking night. Let's make him count backwards. I can't do that sober. You stupid piece of fucking shit. Where do you get off?
Job, yo.
Making me count to backwards? That's ridiculous.
From what?
I don't fucking know. I can't do it.
You can't count backwards from 10?
No, fuck you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going home.
What's up?
Hi.
How you
How
feeling?
are you? I just, swell.
Doing swell?
Yeah.
All right. Well, break the fourth wall. Let's enjoy a beer. 2 episodes in a row on a show called the Whiskey Talks Podcast. You really shouldn't do that.
What?
Okay. Less than straight. Less than straight.
Cut it out then. Fuck you.
No, I
Cut
won't.
it out. You won't.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you fucking won't.
It's up to you if I cut that out, not up to me. Which, speaking of cutting things out, had to cut out a lot on the last episode of our anniversary.
Well, hopefully we did.
Yeah, good point, actually. I want to say this is the second episode we're recording on the same day. We recorded the last episode that you guys saw 10 minutes ago-ish, right? Got changed, grabbed some beers, came down here. Listen.
Took a shit.
You took a shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I took a piss. I knew you to take a piss. The rivers were flowing.
I did both.
You shit pissed. Not
pissed.
every piss is a shit,
shit.
but every shit is a piss, right? Yeah. So, welcome back to the Whiskey Talks podcast. That's the first time in a long time I've said that clearly.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Talks podcast.
Welcome back.
Because usually you got the welcome back with them,
I think that the beginning of these episodes might have answered some questions, being that the new intro, now that it's 2 episodes in a row, right. I think people that don't know better will probably know now that that's permanent.
Right.
And it wasn't just for the 1 year episode.
No.
We wanted to debut it on the 1 year.
I will say, just so you guys know, that throughout the entire taping of us swinging on that swing set, a cop was watching us.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. We didn't mention that last episode.
For some reason, so there's a park near my house, a well-known park in the area. Used to be an airport. Interesting. That's why they call it what it's called. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, it used to be an airport, small little airport. And at this park, it being pretty much the peak of the winter, you couldn't tell in the video. It almost looked more like fall. It's been a mild winter so far, but there was a cop that pulled up on us. We definitely didn't look suspicious, but it's like most people aren't going to the park.
We were huddled at first.
We were.
Going over what we were going to shoot.
We were, yep. Shout out Mike.
In between 2 cars. Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike, our cameraman. He did a good job. He did a great job, even.
Yeah. Because we're not in a place where we can hire a cameraman, so.
Fuck that. Why would I pay somebody to do... Sorry, Mike, I didn't pay you, but why would I pay somebody to do something that Mike did such a good job of?
Listen, we don't make money, so why should you? You know what I mean? Anyways.
But no, for real. Cop was watching us the whole time, and
from his point of view, he was like, "Oh, these guys are huddled in between 2 cars,
just 3 gay men
doing a drug deal." He's watching.
That's what he thought at first.
All 3 of them go to the swing set. Oh, he's just recording them on the swing set. That's weird. Just keeps watching. Keeps watching.
Started throwing a football around.
Oh, now they're pushing each other in the swing set? What?
That ain't straight.
What are they filming here? And then, he left when we left, so he's watching us.
I was going to say, yeah. Mike, who's been on the show, shout out, buddy. His registration on his car is past due, but he doesn't live in the state anymore, which
Right.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say these things.
I don't-
in trouble,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
Fuck it. He'll be all right. He thought he was going to get in trouble for that, and but as soon as we got into our cars to go record elsewhere, because everything was recorded in the same place except for 2 shots.
Yeah.
The one being you falling down the hill.
Right, that was in a graveyard.
That was legit in a cemetery, and the other one being me coming out of a shed pushing a lawnmower.
Right.
So everything else was recorded at a park. Thank you for Rent-A-Sheds. Shout out Rent-A-Sheds. They let me rent a shed.
Right, that's not his shed that he owns or anything like
No,
that. But,
absolutely not. Definitely not.
Right.
But no, for real. Shout out to Rent-A-Sheds. I had a really good time recording that though.
I did too. Yeah,
It was
turned out
fun.
exactly how
It
I
was
wanted
simple.
It to.
Yeah, I think you had a
Cheesy
vision.
as fuck.
I think you had a vision. You communicated it like perfectly to the where I really couldn't be confused about anything.
Good.
And I'm very, very glad that I was able to put it together the way that you wanted it to be. And I would like to think that both of us exceeded expectations on it of what we had going into it. And I like it. It's here to stay. Hope you guys like it. We definitely went sitcom route. Yeah, I know she's licking her feet.
Yeah, she's eating her foot.
Piper, my dog, joins us on today's episode once again. I think we're a little crooked. That drove me crazy in the last episode. We're gonna fix that. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, no, Piper's with us 2 episodes in a row. This will be 51. You know what? There's a lot of
51 Dick Butkus.
Dick Butkus, shout out, R.I.P. You know what I thought was kind of interesting about last week's episode? Our 1-year episode fell on
50 even.
Valentine's Day and episode 50.
Yeah.
So it was an episode 50
Mike
special.
Singletary.
It was like a triple whammy, brother.
Yeah.
Like crazy what the coincidence was in that. But nice. Of course, being that it was the Whiskey Talks podcast, an episode 50, a 1-year special, we talked about OJ again. I mean, I don't know if we did. I don't know if we mentioned Kanye. Shout out Kanye. But he should have been mentioned. He wasn't, though, I don't believe. We talked about Drake's dick.
Drake's dick.
You know, and we talked about, obviously the 1-year podcast, some Valentine's Day chocolates. You and I had a nice romantic date.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Today, I think we're going to dive into something that covers a lot of randomness. You know what I'm saying? When you were growing up, or even now, I don't know how things are for you now. Did you ever have like a family game night type deal? You ever play games at the table after dinner or something like that?
Yeah.
I did as well, and I still currently do with my in-laws, my wife's family, which is now my family, obviously. We typically play a game. We try to do it every week, and family game night's a great time.
Right.
It always is, especially when the kids get a little older and you can start being a little bit more risque, if you will. This is gonna be you and I's little game night.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna talk along the way. We're gonna have a good time. You guys know us. We have a really hard time sticking to one thing in a conversation. We go off on tangents, and sometimes we never come back.
No.
Michael Jackson was fucking Colin in the ass last week a good amount. Colin, you're familiar with the game 21 Questions.
Yeah.
I think the biggest challenge of 21 Questions is coming up with something. What?
Do you want me to tell you when your hair's parting even when you have a hat on, or?
I don't know how it could be with a hat on.
I saw it. You're good.
All right. Well, no, I'm good. I could care less if it's in the hat. That's why I wear
So
a
you
hat.
could care less if Michael Jackson's fucking me. Okay.
Do you enjoy it?
No.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, then I would
Why
hope
the
that
fuck
he
would
doesn't
I?
fuck your ass.
Right.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, if it was true that Michael Jackson was currently fucking your ass, we'd have a lot of questions. And some answers, but mostly questions.
What answers?
We would have the answer to the whether or not Michael Jackson likes men.
Okay.
we would have the answer to whether or not you enjoyed it.
Probably not.
Well, we'd have the answer, though.
Right.
And it would be probably not.
Yep.
Probably. Likely not. I'd say.
Most likely not.
Very probable. Yeah. And then, but I think we definitely have more questions than answers.
Right.
But I want
how did you get in this locked house? You know.
What?
What? What the fuck did you not understand? How did you get in this locked house?
What is that?
What do you fucking mean? What do you mean what? How did you get in this locked house?
Let's address
It's locked. How do you get in
Let's
it?
address something.
Address something what? Fuck
Why
you.
are you so fucking passive aggressive and you just randomly start coming at me, huh?
Because what do you mean what?
How did you get locked in this house?
How did you get into this locked house? How do you get
my
into the
house?
I'm saying Michael Jackson.
I don't know what that's in
Oh
reference
my
to.
God, we're lost. Move on.
No, what is that in reference to?
God. Because you were saying that would answer a lot of questions.
Oh.
And another question I would have is, how did you get in this locked house?
Tell you what, I'd be a lot more worried about other shit.
Right.
I won't lie to you.
Really? You wouldn't be worried about how
I'd be worried about why you're getting
the can
fucked
of
in
pop
the ass.
got into your house?
I wonder why he's alive, because we presume he's dead.
Right.
Since 2009. Michael Jackson when he was 50. We spoke about Michael Jackson. I think this is all a conspiracy. Michael Jackson, we were drinking a bottle of wine from 2009, the year that Michael Jackson died, on episode 50, the age that Michael Jackson was when he died.
Whoa.
Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not. We were talking about Drake's dick on the same episode we were talking about OJ's balls. That's a full package.
Prostate.
I keep thinking it's testicular cancer.
It's because I said that's what it was originally, but
Yeah,
we
you
found
did.
out it was prostate.
But as far as I'm concerned, he's got nut cancer then. Because I won't correct it in my mind.
Well, I think, isn't the prostate the nuts of the asshole? Don't you think? That's a good clip.
Isn't
That's a good
the
clip.
prostate the nuts of the asshole?
Isn't it?
What a fucking quote. Let me tell you. A couple weeks ago, I had a quote where I said, "It's not a party if you ain't fucking."
Right.
I think that might have took the cake though for one of the best quotes in the history of this show.
Right.
I really wish there was an easy way for me to go back and find all of the miscellaneous quotes and find all these. It was not easy.
Yeah.
Hour plus long episodes. I'd have to legit watch and pay attention to all 50 of them to find one that makes to find clips of it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? What are you doing?
You never did that in the pool?
Yeah, make the water spout. Yeah, of course.
Just doing
I did
that
it like
dry.
this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You ever masturbate in public?
No. What? No. Genuinely no. Never even fucking thought.
You ever masturbate
Why
in
did
a
you
bathroom?
just ask that? In a fucking bathroom? No.
Wait,
I
not
couldn't
even
get
in your
hard
own
a
bathroom?
I'll be honest with you. My fucking phone, clean as a fucking whistle. Never been porn on my phone.
Oh, it's all on your iPad.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Right.
Clean as a whistle.
don't-
Good for you. What's the weirdest place you ever smacked it around? In your bedroom? That's it?
I don't. That is a fucking. No.
Really?
Yeah, no. God, no.
I guess.
I am never in public where, gee, I really want to get my fucking dick off. No, I don't.
I've never been
in
that
public.
way either.
I'm in public.
Relax. I don't know why
I'm
you're
at
coming at me.
work. I'm at work.
I never
I'm
said
working.
at work.
I'm working. I'm not going to go to the fucking
I don't know.
stalls.
Apparently, someone in our friend group, maybe not still,
What?
jacked off in one of our other buddies' bathrooms on New Year's. Remember that?
No.
Were you there for that?
Damn.
Alex's house? New Year's, 2018?
Probably not.
Maybe not even 20. Maybe 2017.
2018, that was the year my first relationship ended, so probably not. I didn't have friends then.
I think you were there, though.
I didn't have friends then, no. I was not there in 2018.
Maybe it was
2018 was...
It might have been 2019.
Next to 2005, 2018, one of the worst years of my life. To be quite honest with you.
I think it might have been 2019.
Right.
It was at Alex's house. Shout out Alex. You don't listen, but shout out to you. And somebody had masturbated in Alex's bathroom and came on the floor and neglected to clean most of it up. Some of it up.
Who the fuck?
I'm not gonna say it on here. It's probably not the person that you'd think because you probably don't. I don't. There hasn't been confirmation of who it is. There's just theories of who.
No
it is.
one would own up to that. Because that's degenerate behavior.
You should.
It's degenerate behavior.
It is
You never
degenerate
would. You let
behavior.
it die with you. You know what I mean?
So you've only ever smacked your thing in your own house.
Yeah.
Good for you. I think I'm the same way. Probably on vacation.
Oh, Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're on record that you smacked it in topsail, right?
Do we need to get into this?
No, we don't.
I don't think we need to.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Right, there's nothing wrong with it. No,
Everybody smacks it.
Right, of course.
Everybody smacks it.
Right.
I smack it. When's the last time you smacked it? Never mind.
What do you think I was doing in the bathroom in between shows?
If
here?
you smacked it that fast, that'd be pretty impressive that you got all the way through.
No.
And you don't have your iPad, so if your phone is as clean as a whistle, that was all up to the imagination in there, buddy.
Yeah. But
Anyway, it's supposed to be a family show, family game night theme that we're going at. Let's just say we're raw dogging this. No
Whoa.
preparation. You guys know us. We don't prepare. What?
package shipped.
What package? I'm still waiting on jerseys. I ordered a bunch of jerseys.
Well, because I bought a wearable Bears helmet.
You have one of those, I thought.
No, I bought the replica ones.
Like a real good one.
replicas.
How much was that?
No, hold on. I'm not done.
Well, when you're done.
I originally bought a Bears helmet that did not have the padding inside, so you could not wear it. It just has the lid.
What's the one that you wore on the show on episode 3?
That's a different helmet.
Okay.
I'm talking about. I got like the speed helmet,
Like the
helmets they
Riddell
wear now.
Speed Flex?
Yes.
Damn,
Not
dog.
not the speed flex. It's the speed.
Okay.
It's the one with
Probably
like
close to it.
the corners. I'll show you when you come to my house
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
Super
yeah.
Bowl party. But
For sure. Shout out. Say Super Bowl party.
Super Bowl, long fucking gone at this
CB's
point.
estate, you're really going to figure out how you're streaming that.
Yeah, we'll
You have
figure
smart
it out.
TVs?
Yeah,
All right, then we'll figure it out.
yeah. But
Maybe we can do it illegally.
probably.
Shout
Who
out
gives
to
a
the feds. Oh, I got a story for you, but finish.
So there's two different types of helmets you can buy.
Yeah.
One that is a authentic, which has the padding inside. Like
Expensive, I imagine.
depends where you go.
Few hundred.
Depends where you go. Yeah.
Okay.
And
This is really good.
the one I got was it had like the lid, so you could not wear it. So I originally ripped that lid out and bought my own padding.
Is
off
that
of
what
Amazon?
the one that I haven't seen is?
I gave that one to my little brother,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then I bought my own.
Shout out Logan.
Sure. I don't know if he wants his name out there, but I don't think he
It's
cares.
just the first name.
Yeah, I don't care. There's a lot of
Doesn't
Logans
have
out
the
there.
same last name.
Yeah. So I bought the one with the padding on the inside, and for that,
That's fucking dope.
I know it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'll send you a video of me in it.
Well, I'll see it this
Oh, you
weekend.
will. Oh, that's true. I already forgot.
I'm
But
excited.
I bought a visor for it, and a new chin strap.
Damn, dog, you really got a helmet.
I want it to look good.
So it's like, so it's a legit fucking like helmet.
No, it is. Yeah.
It fits you.
Yeah.
That's fire. I'm actually excited to see that.
Cool.
Is that just shipped? One of those things?
The chin strap.
Chin strap. Where are you getting that shit from? eBay?
Amazon. I got
Amazon has all that kind of stuff.
Amazon
You
has-
got the helmet from Amazon?
I got the helmet from eBay.
So it's a used one. Still fire though.
Yeah, shit. It looks
I'm not
brand
gonna
new.
ask how much it is. It's not my business, but I can't imagine it's cheap. I mean,
It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like because like
think that's
the
all
thing.
relative.
You know how like the newest helmets, the one I think they're
like
the
if you
Speed
actually
Flex?
get the like
Speed
real
Flex, right?
replicas like on NFL Shop,
Where they have the clips that go out like that.
hundreds.
Not hundreds, more like 600.
That's hundreds.
Yeah, but it's 6 of 100.
Yeah, it's less than 1,000.
More than 100.
Yeah, hundreds.
I know math.
No, you don't.
I have a math disability. They asked me to join the Special Olympics every year, and it hurt my confidence
No,
every
they
fucking
did
year.
not.
What?
They
What do you
asked
want me
you to
say?
join
Why would I
Special
lie
Olympics?
about that? Why would I lie about that? I'm not part of that. I'm
you're
not
not
part of that at all.
special. You're not
What?
special needs,
Yeah, I
though.
know.
Special like Olympics for math?
The Special Olympics.
Who asked you to do that?
Do you want me to drop the name of the fucking high school?
No. So like the people in
Yes.
charge, you wasn't just some asshole saying that?
No, like the people were saying,
Wow.
"Do you want to participate?"
That's
in the Special
so
Olympics?
fucked up.
Yeah,
You should have
it
smacked
messed
the
with my
piss out
confidence.
of their mouth.
I'm still fucked up. I have low
You
confidence.
should have smacked the taste out of their mouth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you had to
Right.
deal with that. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
to you and I,
Yeah.
overcoming the odds.
Sure. Fucking sure.
Ain't nothing special about you except for the years. You're special. To me.
My mom says I'm funny.
Listen, what the viewers think matters. Don't get me wrong.
Shaking.
But what the viewers think matters. But we do have a podcast. We
do.
Comedy.
Right.
Maybe some people laugh at it. That's funny enough to me.
If you laugh once.
Few thousand people a week. Chew.
That's scary. Yeah.
We'll break down the numbers. I won't break down the numbers. Spotify blows everything out of the water. That's all I know. Randomly, Instagram's getting nothing again, but I think that's because I made a really big mistake on a social media tactic that I was trying, but it'll recover. I'm not worried about it.
What, the no clips?
Not the no clips, the recycled clips. I used clips that I downloaded from our TikTok.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's TikTok, Instagram will not push it. So it was like less than 100 views a clip sometimes, which is trash what we usually get for Instagram. But TikTok's doing fine.
That's good.
Anyway, that's fire. I want to see that helmet.
It's good. It's cool.
I got a story for you.
Right.
I told you a little bit about it. I'm going to give you like full-blown details. We've talked on the show about getting pulled over before.
Right.
You know where I'm going now because I told you a little bit.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got pulled over? I think we addressed this. It's been a while.
I think,
Knock
honestly...
on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Don't want them. I honestly, I don't know.
You don't really put yourself in a position
No,
to get pulled over, I feel like.
I'll incriminate myself right now. I speed like a fucking motherfucker. But,
But only in this state, you said. You don't really do it in state.
Yeah, no, because
I think you're better off doing it the other way around, though.
I think the last time I was pulled over was either... No, it wasn't that.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Damn,
Yeah,
dog.
Spike. I know the last time I was pulled over, it was when my sister was going to college in upstate New York.
That's a while. We've been out of college for a while.
Yeah. And I was coming back from there, and it was in like some bumfuck.
Yep.
Part
Fucking bums, you know.
Bumfuck part of New York, but
Yep.
that was a while ago.
Yeah.
I know I've been pulled over.
It's been a while.
I've been pulled over when you have a flat and you're on the side of the road and you're trying to figure out what to do next.
You weren't pulled
and then
over.
and then the cop comes just to fucking... I'm already dealing with a fucking flat tire. I don't need to deal
When
with
was
you.
this?
It was a while ago. It was a while
I don't
ago.
know if I know this
I was in a
story.
fucking happy relationship at that point. Wasn't happy. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, it's fine. Don't shut up. Move on.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut
Tell
the
him.
fuck up.
Tell him. Fucking tell him.
Stop asking.
Yeah. Bitch.
I was on the
Shout
highway
out
for something.
toxicity.
Yeah, not sure if. Anyways,
84.
Yeah, it was 84.
Old job.
No, it was before I had a job.
Oh shit! So this is also a while ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Like I had a flat tire because a lot of potholes in PA.
We grow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no avoiding them, dude.
Reverse speed bumps.
I blew a tire one time too, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's enough when you're dealing with a flat tire. Like it's fucking annoying. Then you gotta call someone to come pick you up and everything. Like get that deal with, get it towed, all that shit.
You know how to change a tire, right? Don't you know how to change a tire?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
You are a welder.
You think my dad taught me
You know how to
change a
fix
tire
shit,
at 8?
but you know how to fix shit.
I know how to make two metals one.
That's more than most people
If you give
know
me
how to do.
I'll be honest.
Give
me a
yourself more
blueprint-
credit
If
than
you give me a blueprint of the materials, I can have it for you in like fucking 30 minutes.
So then I think I
but-
think that next time we have I know it's really stupid, and I know you're about to finish the story here, but like next time we have the opportunity, let me teach you how to change a tire. It's stupid how easy it is.
You can be my dad. That's cool.
Yeah. Do you have a tire iron?
Might be in my car. Did it come with the Elantras? I don't know.
No, you need
Yeah, I
your
don't
own
have a
tire
tire
iron.
iron.
All right, then we'll get you one.
Tire iron, good murder weapon.
You don't know this, but you do have a spare tire in your car
Yeah, I know. It's under the
under the trunk on the inside. Dude, you just take off 5 lugs and
right.
put the
It's nothing I
donut
haven't
on.
done before.
Oh, okay, so then you do know how to.
Like I've like taken apart shit.
The only thing
for
is
my
you need a
job that I
jack.
have current, but
Because I blew a tire one time, but I meant to go change it, but my jack, I had a hydraulic jack, car jack, but it was broken. Like I couldn't do anything for some reason. I didn't know it was broken, but it was broken, so I couldn't change my tire. So I called AAA. I have AAA, but
Yeah,
Anyway, so
I
you
used to.
were on the side of the highway with a
I was
flat.
on a highway, and I have an obscene amount of anxiety at all times. So whenever, and like, again, this is a white man talking. Cops make me nervous. I think people in general.
I think that's
I was having this conversation.
normal.
I was having this conversation at work. Just people. I'm afraid of people. Like genuinely. Like I am afraid.
You're just afraid of encounters. I don't think
Yeah.
it's the people.
Yeah. I think
You're
my
not
whole
afraid
thing
of people.
is.
You're actually quite social, considering
I
what
can
you
be.
put yourself.
I can be if I get comfortable, but like I'm
I mean,
not.
we wouldn't be where we're at
I'm
if we
very-
were not
ooh.
social.
I'm very like I don't want to bother people. I don't want to.
You also don't want to be bothered, to an extent.
No, God no, fucking. 9 times out of 10. No.
I think we can
I
just
won't say
agree that there's a lot of people that suck, and you don't know what you don't know what to expect. And I think the fear of the unknown is what gets you. You know what I mean? The interaction that you have being an uncertainty is like, you don't know what you're gonna get out of this.
Right.
You don't know what's on the other side of this conversation.
Right, and I lost my train of thought.
You're nervous around people.
All
A
the
cop
time.
comes up to you.
All the time.
Yep.
Especially people of any type of authority, just flat out can't fucking talk to you. You scare the fucking shit out of me.
It's a
I'll
defensiveness.
smile. I'll smile at you, and I'll tell you good morning, but I'm fucking scared of you.
Yeah, you're very respectful. I don't think it's that. I
Right.
don't know if it's.
And
your-
if you ask me how I'm feeling, I'm gonna say like I'm really fucking nervous. But I think it's a medication thing. I think. But
My wife is home and the dog hears her, so the dog is probably going to make some noise because she's going to want to go up there. I might have to let her up.
here he comes.
I'm back. How you doing?
Here he is. Yeah.
Am I cutting what you said, or are we
No,
good?
we could fucking leave it in. Who gives a fuck?
I don't know what you were talking
I
about.
don't
So
give a shit.
I was just saying hello to my
Just
wife.
like how just nervous I am at all times.
Finish
and like
the,
whenever anyone comes up to me to say something to me, I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Every time.
Finish that story though. where
Right.
you were
I'm just saying, like, I had enough to deal with a flat tire. I don't need a cop telling me, "Are you okay?" Fuck you. I'm not okay. Look at my tire. Look at my tire.
That was the right
Look
thing
at my
to do
tire.
for him, though.
Go stop a fucking guy in a fucking striped suit
If
stealing a
there's
fucking
nothing
purse
going
from an
on,
old
though,
lady.
that's not how things happen.
That's how what cops do.
No, cops are supposed to
Yeah.
help you.
Right. What's
And
he
he
gonna
was
do?
trying to.
Is he gonna tell me?
He could have changed it.
No.
Cops change your tire for you sometimes. I've seen it happen all the time. I think his intent was right, though. You don't think his intent was in the right spot? He was trying to make sure you
I
were
agree.
okay. Like, do you have a phone that's working that you called help? You know what I mean?
Right.
You could have been stranded there. It's his duty to stop. He
Sure.
should have. If he didn't stop,
You
that's
made a
bad on
good
his
point.
part.
You made a good point, and you put me in a corner.
I'm not
But
putting you in a corner.
yeah,
But I also understand cops make.
me nervous as fuck
When I get pulled over,
because I immediately think, "What am I doing wrong?"
that's what I think, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you end up getting your tire fixed?
I don't remember.
So let me tell you the story. Yesterday on my way home, I was just driving. You know, Victoria and I decided, give it a shot, try it. It's pretty good. It's an IPA.
Happy.
Victoria and I both had long days yesterday. We were just tired. Didn't really feel like either of us cooking. She normally does, and she was insisting on cooking, but she was exhausted, and I knew it. So I was like, let's just get food. So we were doing takeout. And I said, hey, text me your order. My plan was to order before I left work. Jesus, burping. But she was
Guess you're bored.
occupied. So she didn't answer me until right when I left. In which case, I called the order.
Right.
Right? I called it in. Hey, can I get this and that? Picking it
Whilst in your car?
up. Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, but I use the hands free. We go to this place all the time. I have their contact number saved, so I just tell Siri, give me, call this place.
Right.
It's a sushi place. Call the sushi place. And so I do, and for some reason, and I don't normally, I reached for my phone at the end of the conversation. I had my phone in my hand like this as I'm driving, and finished the
Do you
order.
have it also on your screen?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, absolutely. On the Apple CarPlay.
Right.
So I have the phone in my hand for
That'll
no
save
reason.
You. That'll save you.
Well, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And I'm holding the phone like this, driving for no reason, because it's not like my voice is going into the phone. It's going into the microphone in the car. I don't need it in my hand.
Right.
But I finished the conversation, I placed the order, and I used my right hand. I hit the hang up button. I might have had my phone in my hand for maybe 20 seconds. And I put the phone down into the charger, wireless charging pad, kept driving. Thought nothing of it. Called it a day, move on. All of a sudden, I see behind me the town's police flying with its lights on. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, let me get out of their way. They must be going at something. So I pulled over to the side of the road. They're well behind me. I moved because I thought they were going to go past me.
Right.
They pulled up behind me.
You were in the passing lane at the time, or
No. This is just in town roads. I wasn't on the highway.
I see.
So
So you...
I got pulled over in the town.
So wait, I don't go in the town. I go... There's an exit and there's a roundabout.
No, you're
and
right
I go
off.
right up
Yeah.
into like the employee entrance of where I work.
Yeah. No, you're right off the highway.
Yeah, so I don't go in town at all. So
I could do
no idea what
that.
you're talking about.
I could get right off the highway, but the direction that I go, I drive through town slightly quicker for where I go. I get off the exit right before, I think like a mile and a half to 2 miles before the exit that you get off of to switch from one highway to the next. You know what I'm talking about? And so I get off and I drive through the town. So I drive past the dealerships and whatnot. So I just drive through the town. I do the same thing on my way home. Right. So I pull over. I'm like, all right, let's let this guy get past me. And I'm like kind of doing a roll on that because I'm waiting for him to go so I can get back in the lane. Right. Genuinely, don't know why I could have done anything wrong. I was like, I'm not getting pulled over. I'm not speeding. I'm actually going under the limit a little bit. Yeah. There's traffic. Yeah. Pulls up behind me. I'm like, what? Oh shit! I'm getting pulled over. I was like, what the fuck did I do? So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I looked down. It was 55 mile an hour zone. I'm going 47. There's traffic. I wasn't speeding. I was like, maybe I have a light not working. I don't realize it. Did I fail to use a turn signal? I was like, no. I'm like, it's a habit. I do it all the time. Like, I don't know what the fuck I got pulled over for.
I get angry when I see people don't use their turn signals.
I do too. It's like that pisses me the fuck off. Use the fucking SIGs. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
Anyway. So he pulls me over, and I'm sitting there like, I'm really confused. I'm like, maybe does he got me confused for somebody? I'm like, but I'm not an argumentative type. I have a lot of respect for law enforcement. I really do. I think the majority of them are good, and I think that the bad experiences that do happen are what gets put on blast. You don't really see the good.
I think it's like any other job.
You don't see the good.
Some people get into it for the right reasons. Some people get into it for control.
Agreed. And I think that I think that the harsh reality of media is that you get
the worst.
You get force-fed all the bad because of how bad it can be. Right. And I don't think that speaks to the majority of what actually goes on. So anyway.
Because negative, what's it called, sells.
It does. It absolutely
does.
There's
a more astute way of saying it, but I'm not going to go to another podcast for that shit.
The cop, the podcast. The cop gets out of his car. There's two of them. So I guess they're doing a ride along. Young kids. They got to be our age. Maybe, couldn't imagine much older. Right. 25 to 30 absolute max. And comes up to my car. How you doing, officer? I'm good. How you doing tonight? I'm well. Any idea why I pulled you over tonight? And I was like, with all due respect, officer, I really don't. I'm at a loss. He goes, okay. Well, it's illegal, in this state to drive and be on your phone. And I'm thinking about it. Like, it was legit.
As you were leaving
unconsciously, I had my phone in my hand. Didn't even realize it because I never do it. Right. I have the Apple CarPlay. I don't have a reason. Point, yeah. So I'm just... That's all I did. Right. And I'm thinking, I'm like, oh... I was like, officer, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, before you walked up to me, I was like... I was getting ready to argue with you because I really had no reason. But I was like, you're right. I had my phone in my hand for a split second. And I did it unconsciously. And he goes, oh, I understand, no worries, but, we have to pull you over for that kind of stuff. That this state is really, really cracking down on that right now. He goes, were you texting? And I was like, no, absolutely not. I was like, and I pointed at my Apple CarPlay. I have Apple CarPlay. If I want to text somebody, I do the voice. I was like, I have no reason to use my phone. Literally, if I want to play something on Spotify, I just tell Siri. Right. I'm like, it's like, I legit never have my phone in my hand. I was like, it's actually so crazy that you saw me in my phone in hand that I don't do. That couldn't have been more than a few seconds to 10 seconds. I was like, but I'm not going to lie to you. I have my phone in my hand. I remember it. I do. And he goes, what were you doing with your phone in your hand? And I was like, I was on the phone with a sushi restaurant. My wife and I decided to do takeout tonight. I want to place the order so that by the time I got to where it is, it'd be ready. And he goes, oh, he goes, I understand. And he was asking me the questions I do. Where you coming from? You know, going to sushi place,
so the usual.
whatnot. And I was like, yeah. He goes, all right, well, you know, if you don't mind, let me get your license, your registration. You know, we're gonna come back in a minute.
Rigmarole.
So I give him the shit. You know, there's a couple things that go on between this and what I'm about to say, but they eventually come back, give him my license, whatever. He goes, look, man, there's two dudes. The first guy that pulled me over, the guy that was originally driving pulled me over. He's the one that introduced himself and took my license. The other one came up to me. I guess he was training the other guy, maybe. I don't know. Comes up, hey, man, listen, dude. He goes, I'm sorry that I have to do this. He goes, I understand you're on the phone. You have Apple CarPlay. I believe you. I think that you probably didn't realize that you picked it up and you hung up because you got the Apple CarPlay. You have no reason to hang up on your phone.
It's such a secondhand
Yeah, but he goes, listen, in this state, man, I pulled you over, and before I figured out what you were on your phone doing, we have to report why we pull people over.
Right.
They're not going to let me give you a warning on this. The state is really cracking down on this. He goes, I have to write you a ticket, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a job.
I was like, fuck. But I'm ahead of him like shit. And he goes, what was he saying? So he goes back, you know, he writes me. Well, he wrote me the ticket before he said that.
How long did he take?
A while.
Yeah, I bet.
But I'll tell you
fucking
why.
Bet. It's a power fucking move.
It's not.
It's a power move.
They have to run a lot of things. They have to check.
They wait for you to
They have
stew.
to check your insurance. No, they have to. You have to check your insurance. You have to check your registrations up to date, and you have to check your license and the database that they use.
What are the other 20 minutes?
Because they have. Well, no, because it takes that long to load it sometimes. I've seen it. That's the only reason why.
System.
That's the only reason why I get it, is because I've seen how it works on the other side. Like
You've done a ride along?
I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've seen how it works. It takes a while.
I said that as a
sometimes.
joke, really?
No, I'm serious. Yeah. Oh. No, like I've seen how it works. They also have to contact dispatch with everything that they do.
I've just heard they just let you stew.
Sometimes, sure. Yeah, I believe that. And listen, there are people out there that maybe have had different experiences, have gone on ride-alongs. What?
You finish your story. I have another one.
Okay.
I have another one that I completely just popped in my head.
He is it the trying to get away from them going off the highway exit one?
I never did that.
He thought you were running?
I never did that.
That
was when I was on my way home from Rochester. I never did that okay. That never happened. I was getting
on the show.
I was getting on my exit to go home.
That wasn't your fucking exit.
It was in bumfuck New York. Listen.
Anyway,
if OJ can get away with it, I can. I didn't even fucking kill him. You
kept driving. You would have gone faster than OJ did.
Yeah, I wasn't even going that fast.
So anyway, he comes back. The reason why it took so long is because for some reason they were having trouble running my license. So they came back and asked me a few questions. Oh, you ever been pulled over before? You ever get a ticket before? This and that. And he goes, well, you're not in the system. I'm like, oh, we got to check your license.
What if he was like, you ever get a ticket before? Oh, I'm your first. Does that make you feel special?
It wouldn't have happened like that.
Just fucking picture.
I would have been able to sue the whole township if that happened.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so he writes me the ticket. He goes, listen, dude. He goes, I can't tell you what to do. I can't make any advice, any suggestions. But here are your options with this ticket. Obviously, either plead guilty, you pay the ticket. You plead not guilty, you go to court. You see if you can get some sort of marked down for something less. And I was like, dude, I live in the state of Pennsylvania. If the ticket's not expensive, I don't get points, bro. I don't live in this state. Like, I'll just pay the ticket, man. I don't care. He goes, I'm just letting you know your options are. And he lets me go. I go to the courthouse of the township today to drop off the summons that I signed. This lady pissed me off. I Googled the ticket, and in this state, $50 to $150 is the fine for first-time offense of using your phone while operating a vehicle. Mm-hmm. But I like to ask questions because I like to be educated. I said, oh, you know how much the ticket usually is for something like this? She goes, at least $300. And I was like, really? And I was like, oh, well, on the websites it all says 50 to 100 because it's the judge's jurisdiction. Usually this judge is pretty heavy-handed. I was like, maybe it's true. I guess we'll see. I haven't gotten the fine yet. And I was like, she goes, you're also going to get points on your license. And I was like, I live in the state of Pennsylvania. I got a PA license. Like, so I'm not going to have that problem. She goes, no, you will. I was like, I don't think you know the law. That's not how it works. Right. I wasn't even trying to be a douche, but that's just the way it went. But anyway, so I got pulled over. I got a ticket. This is the second time I've ever gotten a ticket. Far from the second time I've gotten pulled over. Every time I've ever gotten pulled over, with the exception of this time and one other time it's been for speeding, definitely got that issue, and I got to stop doing that. But this time was for the phone.
I speed because I'm trying to get away from 18-wheelers. I don't trust 18-wheelers. 18-wheeler killed my dad. I'm not fucking dying the same way.
Really? A Snapple truck was an 18-wheeler?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't like them. I don't like 18-wheelers.
No, I don't think anybody's like. There's
No,
a lot
I
of
don't
people. A lot of people don't
I
like
drive to get
driving
away from
past
them.
them. Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
don't. Like Victoria hates that. My mom hates that. Most people hate that.
Yeah. Get off
I
the
think-
get your own fucking road.
I think you think that these feelings you have are irrational or abnormal, but I think they're like a lot more common than uncommon. To be honest, like a lot of people have that feeling. Like I feel like you should feel validated in how you feel about things.
Right.
'Cause I feel like you're far from the only.
I
one
think
in
I'm
your
fucking
position.
crazy. I'll be honest.
I really
with you.
don't think.
I think I'm insane.
I really don't think you're anywhere near that.
Right.
I think you're more normal
Right.
than most.
You think
to be
so?
honest,
Yeah.
I think that you have the capability of acknowledging it, which a lot of people don't. I think you're a lot further along than most.
I don't feel it. You know, I.
You know, noble, if you
Yeah.
will. We were supposed to
Anyways,
play games.
What I
40
was
minutes.
thinking of was my pullover story. Was
Yeah.
when we used to go to
Rochester.
no,
Oh,
it's New York though. Port Gervais.
Yeah.
We used to go to.
I already know these stories, but yeah,
We used to go to the bars out in Port Gervais.
We used to go bar hopping a lot in a neighboring New York town.
What-
People know where we live now at this point.
Who gives a fuck? Come to my fucking house. I don't give a shit. I'll kill you. I don't give a shit.
You don't live in the areas that
Right.
are neighboring.
Right.
I technically don't either. So this area of New York, this town,
the cops like to be around where the bars are.
I'll tell you before you keep going. And this is a preface to something I think is important. I know that I do a lot of interrupting. This
Pee so bad. No, I'm fine. Like trooper.
Dude, we got at least 20 minutes here. Hold on, 20. You can go pee, but let me say this really quick. This, I have a lot of respect
Right.
and appreciation for police to
Right.
to an extent.
I mean, yeah.
This
I
township
used to
is,
wanna be a cop.
This township is like sharks in the water, dog.
I used to want to be a cop.
This town that we're talking about, though,
Mm-hmm.
is sharks in the water. They're looking for any reason, bro. They're
Yeah.
really gunning for you. Go
Yeah.
piss. Go piss. We'll be right back. Colin's coming back down the stairs, looking like a total dime piece.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to the people, dog. Having a little conversation.
Who are you talking to?
Welcome back, buddy. You feel better?
Yeah, that was honestly like one of the longest pieces I've ever taken.
Dude, a long piss feels great.
Do you like to sit down when you pee? I just sat down when I pee.
Did you actually?
Yep.
No,
Fuck yeah.
I don't do that.
Whenever I can, I do.
No. No, I don't do that.
No.
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 Well,
Fuck you. Fucking
Fuck you.
holier than thou
Fuck
bullshit.
you. I'm sick of you saying fuck you to me. You know that?
Did I say fuck you? Did I
yeah,
say
you did.
fuck you?
Fuck you too.
I didn't mean to say fuck
Yeah,
you.
you've been yelling at me the last two episodes.
I don't like retaliation, so
yeah,
I'll just
get
fucking...
fucked. You are really, really good at communication. You know that?
Am I?
You are.
don't
You'll
think so.
immediately tell someone exactly how you feel, and I'm proud of you.
Right. I say I'm
I
scared
wasn't
a lot
actually
at work.
mad at you, you know.
I say I'm scared a lot at work, so that's communicating how I feel.
And
but-
good for you.
Right. Yeah. I just wish I wasn't so gosh darn anxious. Why did I censor myself?
I don't know.
I wasn't so
Don't
god
say it. Don't say it. You did a good thing. You
Right.
did a good thing. We
Gosh
both
darn.
need to get better at not
gosh
cursing.
darn.
Gosh darn. Anyway, this story, Port Jerv.
Oh yeah. So
The Jervy.
the cops like to. I might as well just start over. So we usually we like there was a time. We used to go out. Near
Bar
near
hopping.
Port Jervis, yeah, and a lot of cops would just hang around those bars,
Legit
waiting
a
for people
dozen.
to leave.
Legit a dozen, yeah.
Yes, like we're just waiting for people to leave.
Mike got pulled over dozens of times.
And, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm fine. I'm not going to drink a lot.
You're not
I'm
going to drink and drive, yeah.
I'll be honest. Driving sober scares the fuck out of me. I fucking hate it. It's my
You've
least.
not driven drunk.
I'll be honest. No, I'm saying like I'm scared enough sober.
Oh, in general.
Why would I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Why would I get in a car
yeah.
with fuck like
Yeah, I'll second that.
fucking ridiculous? It's dangerous enough when you're fucking sober.
Yep.
Enough
Because
people
it's not
die
up
when
to
they're
you.
fucking
It's
sober.
not even up to you. It's up to everybody else.
No.
Your fate's not even in your hands.
No, you're in a fucking coffin.
Yeah.
Fucking going fucking 90 miles
If
an hour
you
down
got
the fucking highway.
skills, you could probably compensate for the bad driving. But
But so I'm not a. I would say I'm a cautious driver. I mean, I lost my dad to a car accident, so I have respect for the road.
Yeah.
Right. The road killed my father, so it's.
you definitely
Right.
have. I'd say so.
But I do tend to speed.
You drive
due to
nervous,
anxiety.
though.
Yeah,
You do,
I'm trying to get away from everyone.
You do drive nervous.
The only time I drive like slow is when no one's around me. Other than that, I'm trying to get away from everyone else, which is not a good habit. It's not a good habit. But for this Port Jervis, when I drive in town, I drive like a fucking grandma. I hate it. I hate driving in towns. I hate it.
I was going to say, to forward your point,
Right.
for example, there's a reason why whenever we go on road trips, you never drive.
No, I hate it.
There's even been times where you've offered your car. We've done it. We took your car to the bachelor party.
Yeah, and I just don't drive.
And you won't drive your own car. Mike drove that.
I only
I'll
drive
you
when I
usually.
have to.
Yeah. No, like...
Like honestly, with the amount that you see me, you're lucky because I fucking hate driving. I hate driving.
Yeah.
It is probably one of my least favorite things, like in this life. Genuinely, I hate it. It makes me nervous. Makes me feel. Every time I get in, I think that I'm gonna die. Genuinely, that's a thought that crosses my mind every single fucking time. Comedy show.
I think that's pretty... I think that's pretty...
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. That's why I don't say goodbye to people I don't like. But anyways, we're getting into shit that we don't need to get into.
You get pulled over in this small New York town.
I get pulled over in the town
After going to the bar.
2 cops. This is what jogged my memory. 2 fucking cops. I fucking
2
hate
different
that
cars?
shit. No, 2 cops. Like
Yeah, there's 2 cops when
2
I got
cops
pulled over too.
coming at you from both windows.
Yep.
Hate that shit. Don't surround me. I fucking hate that shit. I don't like it. Why the fuck would I like it? Do you like it? Does it make you feel like safe?
I don't
It doesn't
want it.
make me feel safe.
I don't feel unsafe.
I'm
around
outnumbered
police,
immediately.
though. I don't feel
I'm
unsafe
outnumbered.
around police. They've saved my life literally
They're here
a couple times.
to get me.
Okay.
Right?
I get that the defensiveness kicks in. Yeah.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are there 2 of you? One of you couldn't handle me enough? Am I better than you? Seems like I fucking am if you need 2 of you. Right? So they pull me over. They come up, fucking both windows. Fucking ridiculous. What, do I have to roll down both fucking windows? I roll it down one. I'm talking to 1 cop. I don't give a fuck. I'm 1 person. I'm talking to 1 fucking person. I'm not giving you the fucking time of day. You can stand there and make sure I don't fucking go. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to the 1 guy at a time. I'm not going to be like, hi, officer. Hi, officer. Fuck you.
I gotta pee really bad too.
Cunt. Right? Fucking outnumbering me like that. What the fuck? Bullshit. It's bullshit.
You want to tell this story?
I'm getting there. Right. They fucking make me. They say, "Oh, where are you coming from?" I said the bar I was coming from. They were like, "How many have you had?" I had 2 Coronas over an hour ago. And they were like, "Okay, can you do the walk the fucking line?"
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh
What am I
shit!
supposed to do?
You
I'm
got.
outnumbered.
You did a field sobriety
They're gonna
test.
fucking-
Oh, I
they
remember
have
this.
to.
This
I
was
have
the
to.
last
What am
time
I
you
gonna
went.
do?
This is the last time you went to port too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time.
You haven't gone.
No.
Since. Yeah, that's right.
Haven't driven.
That's right. Not in
I
port.
fucking
yeah.
refuse. The scumbags.
Yo, you got PTSD from getting a field sobriety test. That's fucking wild. Yo.
And like they were like talking to me like I was a fucking child. Fuck you. I've been here for 20 plus years.
At
fuck
that
you.
at that
I'm not a
time, you were
child.
what, 22,
Not fuck you.
20,
Fuck them.
23 maybe? It's
Who gives a
been
fuck?
3 or 4 by this point. Right?
Treat me with some fucking goddamn respect.
Yeah,
Don't
we
talk to
have-
me like I'm
When was
fucking
the last
15
time you went to
years
that
old.
bar?
That time.
Years, dog. It's been a long
Yeah.
time. I think I might have gone more recently.
They
than
fucking make
you.
me walk the fucking
Yeah.
line like a fucking little fucking
Like a
ugly
year
fucking
ago.
duckling. Fucking stupid bullshit. Like I'm talking to you coherently. I'm saying yes. I had 2 Coronas over an hour ago. Oh, let's make this fucking bozo walk the line. Let's waste his fucking night. Let's make him count backwards. I can't do that sober. You stupid piece of fucking shit. Where do you get off?
Job, yo.
Making me count to backwards? That's ridiculous.
From what?
I don't fucking know. I can't do it.
You can't count backwards from 10?
No, fuck you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going home.
I gotta pee so bad it hurts. This is going, dog.
Pissed off. I'm nervous enough driving.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go for it.
You guys really need to start to appreciate Colin more because this man is so authentic. This is Colin, and he's like, this is so genuine. You are
Love you, cop.
genuinely and unapologetically.
My uncle's a cop. Love him.
You are so. I thought I pulled the cord. You're like this is. You can't fake this.
No.
People think that we're putting on characters. We're not. This is you, dog. That is, man. That's so fucking funny.
Listen, respect you. You're putting yourself out on the line. Whatever the fuck.
Shout out here.
Just let me go fucking home. You know what I mean?
You got it though. I know that you already know this, and I know that you respect this, but at the same time,
We'll see if I respect it.
you can't always. If you were a cop, for instance,
I wanted to be a
you
cop.
might not always know who's sober, who's not, just based off of a quick little interaction.
Right.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah, but from my point of view,
Oh, of course not.
I'm coming from a social interaction where I'm socially drained, right? Socially drained. Don't want to talk to a single fucking person until I get to my fucking bed, and I'm in there for at least fucking 12 hours. I don't give a fuck. Right. I get fucking flashing lights behind me. Wee-woo, 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 wee-woo. Fuck you, cunt. It's fucking 10 o'clock
Here's
at night.
my thing.
Right.
Where I will say that I think that there needs to be a reason why they pulled you over. Not just because you came from the bar.
Yeah.
So
Not
let
just
me
'cause
ask
you saw
you.
me pull out
so
from
let
the
me
fucking
ask
bar.
you. Was there a reason?
No.
So you're just driving.
Why the fuck would there be a reason?
I don't know, dude.
I'm getting defensive. I apologize.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah,
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Can you walk in a straight line for me?
What, do you want me to jerk you off next?
Well,
Piece of shit.
I can say no. Would you jerk me off?
I just need 2 fingers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll feel it.
Because you wouldn't get hard because you're not gay. You a grower?
Huh?
You a grower?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
For sure,
Yeah.
dog.
Like,
I ain't showing shit. let
I'd
me
be
tell you.
upset if someone saw my flaccid penis.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
Uh.
It's not good.
Uh-huh.
Barely there.
Would you?
All balls.
100%.
Yeah, but
I
when I'm
ain't
hard,
Drake.
when I'm hard, you know.
I ain't Drake. Tell you that. So I ain't.
Allegedly.
I'll tell you right now, half mass, I'm comfortable. Like if I was in a film that required me to go naked, I want to get fluffed up 50% though.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll walk around soft dick in it
I refuse.
if I'm half hard. So limp,
Depends how warm it is.
yeah, it would need to be warm. What's your half mass you're comfortable with, right? If you had a 50% bone, you're chilling with it.
Sure.
Like-
sure, but it's not.
If somebody had to
It could be
see
better,
your
you know.
beef for the first time, you want to be half mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I don't want
At
anybody.
least.
I don't want anybody seeing me a fucking flaccid dog.
I wish it
Like-
wasn't gay to show your friends your dick. You can quote me on that.
I'll tell you right now, I'm in a lot of.
Not to say.
I'm very uncomfortable with how much I have to pee.
What if I punch you in the bladder
I'll probably piss my pants.
Piss your pants?
Yeah, I would probably piss.
for
I'll tell you
episode
right now, it's-
51?
it's
John's
taking-
gonna piss his pants.
Nope. This is episode 51.
Yeah, I know.
I can promise you right now, it's like when you know you have to pee when you have to be consciously putting forth effort to hold it back, which
Yeah.
you just were.
I could tell you a story.
I'm gonna keep drinking, though.
Not peeing, but pooping. Poopy.
Time out. I'm sure we've addressed this on the show. Colin has shit himself way more than an adult man should have shit himself.
What?
By the way, family game night episode, another time.
Another time.
We've been talking about other shit.
I think we made it. We made it a good long.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Family game night episode will come soon. Keep going.
What was I saying?
Shit in your pants?
Shit my pants. Right. So, I believe I'm coming from Walmart a couple years ago, and there's a stoplight We know that stoplight.
That shit takes so long,
Yeah,
dog.
that stoplight.
No, the Walmart stoplight in our town.
Oh, it wasn't that stoplight.
Which one is it?
It's the
one in town?
one in town, yeah.
Oh, that one's not bad. I thought.
Yeah.
Nah, the one by
One by
Walmart
Rite Aid.
takes fucking
the
forever.
one by Rite Aid.
Yeah, it's the one in town.
Yeah. It's where
Walgreens.
so like when like think of a wave,
I got a wall, dude. I got.
right?
I
Like,
might. I might step off camera and piss in that.
I'd
I'd fill that up with ease.
do the Dumb and Dumber. Fuck yeah. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
pull you
I'm
over.
seriously gonna do it.
No way. What? No.
Tell your story. I gotta pee.
No way.
Tell your story.
Okay, how am I going to concentrate? He's pissing into a bottle. Anyways,
Not pissing into the bottle.
that's crazy. You got scared.
I could easily pee.
They did
I'm
that
not
in Dumb
pee
and Dumber.
shy.
They did that in
I'll
Dumb
tell you
and
right
Dumber.
now. You ever been to Yankee Stadium? I've cross-streamed
Troughs.
on accident.
The troughs?
Yeah.
I've crossed streams with Johnny.
I don't think I've crossed streams with anybody other than a random stranger at Yankee
I did
Stadium.
at Mike's house.
You know what? Tell your story. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah,
saying
we're
your
getting
story.
off. So, I'm pulling up to the stop sign in town, and I'm thinking like right when I was coming up to the stop sign, I was like, I'm not making it home because
Yo,
at that
laughing makes me nearly piss my pants.
towards that stop sign,
I keep drinking.
I still have another 30 minutes to go. Right?
Yeah. To
Right.
your house, yeah.
Yeah. So
People don't get it. We live
I-
in an area where driving is far.
closest Walmart to me is fucking 30 minutes.
At least, yeah. It might be longer.
Yeah.
45 maybe.
Yeah. So, as I'm pulling up to the stop sign, I know I'm not making it. It's not happening. Not this time. Maybe next time. Playing your bathroom trips better next time. But I'm pulling up a stop sign, and as soon as that stoplight turns from yellow to red, my entire underwear is caked in blood and shit. Blood and shit. Shitty diarrhea.
Why blood?
You're asking me? Right. So and again, I told you, after that stoplight, it is still 30 minutes from home. So I was just sitting in my mess like a fucking 13-month-old. Just waiting for mommy to change me. Right?
13-month-old.
Right?
Dude, I'm in pain. I gotta pee so bad.
I was too. Right. It just,
I'm going to pee.
right, I'll continue.
Will you?
Yeah. So it is just while he's going to pee, I'll tell you how the Grinch shit his pants. That wasn't great. I don't. But I could tell you.
So anyway, you were a 13-month-old and you were shitting yourself. You drove home for 30 minutes covered in shit and piss and blood.
Not piss.
No.
Shit, piss, and blood.
You ever flush while you're still peeing?
Yeah.
All the time,
you
dog.
Yeah.
Did you hear me peeing?
Yeah, I did.
Did you hear the stream?
I did.
Was it loud?
It sounded like you had a small dick, but it's fine.
Dude, if you heard
You
me
can
through the
gauge it.
floorboards,
Yeah.
dog, that was a strong
I did hear
stream.
you while we were in between the show. While we were in between shows there.
Was
I heard you
it
peeing.
acoustic?
It sounded like a good. It sounded like a good length.
A man should be judged on the sound of his stream.
Right. And my dad always told me to piss on the side of the bowl so it doesn't make a sound in the.
Right
Nope.
down the middle. Unless I'm
You
at
know
like,
why? Because here's the thing.
This is my
I
house.
have few memories of my father, but one memory I have is him saying, "Piss on the side of the bowl, or if you pee in the water, I will haunt you." He said this while he was alive, and then he died.
Yep.
I gotta be honest.
Stop.
If anyone's gonna haunt me, why not my dad?
Why don't you try pissing directly in the water? See if he shows up.
Just trying to conjure my dead father by pissing straightly into the water.
You know how you doing?
No, he did tell me that.
No, I know you've said that to me a lot. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I've heard that story many times.
I'm a broken record.
But so you drove home And you were sitting your own shit. For
I
30
can
minutes.
take you a kindergarten
You
story
legit
too.
can't. Well, I mean, we've all shit ourselves in kindergarten.
But
Have you?
I went about it differently.
What does that mean?
Like, what would you do if you shit yourself in kindergarten?
I can tell you. I don't know if this was kindergarten. It's probably earlier than that.
What would you do? What did you do?
Change.
Did you?
When I was young.
Not me.
When I was younger than that,
me.
younger than kindergarten, I remember shitting myself. My mom was at. This is a weird memory I have of me being like 3 years old. My mom was with me. We were at some sort of park. I think we were waiting to pick my sister up from like a pre-K or some shit like that. And I shit my pants, and I smushed it against the park poles. I just shoved my ass against the pole, and like just smushed the shit. And I remember my mom taking me into a public bathroom, stripping me down, and washing the shit down the public drain.
Okay. So, is that
Okay.
that's yours? Alrighty. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Shit
5 years
myself.
old, 6 maybe.
Shit myself. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't.
You're
give a
5.
shit. Yeah,
You're
whatever.
5 or 6. Depending on what time of the year it was, you
Right.
were either 5 or 6.
Right. Shit myself. We're in school. My thought process is, well, this is how it is until I get home. I stayed that way.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember someone I know. I remember the name.
do you know the person still?
I haven't talked to him.
Do I
he
know the person?
Probably. I'll tell you after.
Give me initials.
No.
You can't give me initials?
AC.
AC.
Yeah. Well, let's not divulge.
I think I know who it is. Graduated with us?
Sure.
Yeah, I know who it is, I think.
He says, "Why does it smell like poop?" He turns to me. He says, "Why does it smell like poop? We're all in line for something. I don't know what we're doing." And I looked at him straight in the face, and I lied to him. I lied to his face, and I said,
Kindergarten.
"I don't know."
You know,
Knowing full well,
somebody in here
I
shit
have
themselves, and it was not.
smushed shit in my pants. In my little kindergarten pants, right? And then I get home, and then, like, your mom asks you how your day was. "Oh, how was your day?" And I said,
Good, Ma.
"I have poop in my pants." And she's like, "What?"
Was it a full shit?
Yeah. It's a fucking whole bowel movement. And I just stayed like that the entire day.
How long? Was it later in the day? Yourself was bright early in the
All
morning.
day. So I guess that kind of shows that I'm just that kind of person where it's like, well, this is how it is.
You are that type of
Yeah.
person, dog. You mean you could have easily stopped?
From that age, I was just saying,
You
well,
could have
it is
stopped
what it
in
is.
town when you had to shit too. You ever take a shit in public?
So you think after shitting in my
No, I'm
car?
saying if you knew it was coming, you should have stopped before.
No.
Where you come from, Walmart, you should have shat at Walmart. Walmart's bathrooms are really not as bad
I
as you
almost shit
think.
myself in Walmart too.
Why didn't you shit there? What the fuck? You're at the age since like 8 years old that you should know better. Fuck.
8 years old.
Say it.
That was the year my dad died. What are you gonna do? Yeah,
You shit your pants a lot, brother.
yeah, I haven't in a while.
Well, how long?
I'm on a hot streak. Couple years.
You're 20 fucking 6.
Oh yeah.
26.
I was driving a cart. I was driving the golf cart today.
You shit yourself?
No.
Been a while. Well, actually, I shit my pants today in the golf
I'll
cart.
let you know. And I was driving past some people I work with. And they go, "You're not old enough to drive." And then I scream back, "I'm 26." And they go, "You're not 26." And I was like, "I look great for my age."
That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What? Fuck you, cunt. That's all you have.
You're going to call me a cunt. I just said something.
You're undermining what I had to say.
I just thought there was going to be a
I
lot more to that. That was one-dimensional as fuck.
Yeah, life's one-dimensional.
No, it's not.
None of us asked
We
to
live
be
in
here.
a third dimension. This is 3 dimensions.
Did you ask to be here? I fucking didn't.
I would have.
Would you?
Yeah, you wouldn't have asked to have been doing this podcast with me?
You know those dreams.
Answer
you
the
have?
question, pussy.
No, I love this podcast, but I'm also saying, like, those dreams you have where it's just black. Love that. Favorite
I
thing.
don't have that.
Can't wait for that again.
I
No.
either go to sleep and wake up immediately without any semblance that I've been asleep. I just like sleep. All of a sudden, I open my eyes and it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning when I wake up, 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever.
When I was a kid, I had a dream that a purple spider ate my whole fucking family.
Did you ever have recurring dreams?
Yeah, purple spider ate my whole fucking
Really?
family. Yeah.
Mine was a robot dinosaur taking over the world.
And I mean giant purple, like big.
What kind
like,
of purple?
Fucking this big, this big, this big.
Pussy.
Fuck you.
Pussy.
What the fuck?
Was
it
it
ate my
like-
whole family.
Your family probably tastes good.
And I think my sister had a dream that bears ate her whole family. Well,
I
my whole
had a
family, but
dream that
something like that. I
would.
don't fucking know. Maybe my sister had the purple spider dream.
My recurring.
One of us, either me or Kate. I'm not. I'm sorry.
You're right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You do a lot.
I'm so sorry.
You do a lot.
I'm so sorry.
My
I'm so sorry.
had a purple spider.
Why don't I let you fucking talk?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was me or my sister who had the purple spider dream.
Couldn't
One
have
of us-
traumatized you that much if you don't even know who the fuck it was.
I'll give you traumatizing waiting for your dad to come home and he never comes home.
I get the feeling.
Well, that's, yeah. We're just...
Different death. Different death.
I shouldn't have said
What I was gonna say
Right,
is
what were we going to say?
my recurring dream used to come in June every year. I would
What
have
the
this. Yeah, I don't know why.
Calendar man?
When I lived in Florida, every June, I would dream about, when I was a young kid, a robot dinosaur, which is actually a toy that I had, just on like a literally massive Godzilla
Reptar.
size. No, it wasn't that though. Taking over like the
Mechagodzilla.
world and like killing everyone. And it made me a little afraid of the toy that I had, but it was still one of my favorite toys. It was a remote control robot dinosaur.
Would you
Tell me
say
that's
that-
not sick.
That's cool. Was it from Godzilla? Or was it just a robot
No,
dinosaur?
it was just a robot dinosaur. I don't remember what it was, but it was fire, dog.
What was your first word? Have I asked this before?
I have to ask my mom that, dog. I
Mine
know
was-
what
mine
I
was
know my
Barney.
mom's favorite word for first word. Excuse me. It was downtown.
Downtown?
Well, know how I know?
That's cute.
Because it was the song, "When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. Because when you're sucking people in the back of a pickup truck," you know, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, no, my mom, I guess, was listening to that. Like my grandmother would listen to that song a lot, and my mom learned the lyric to the song, which is why my mom is so big into music. And her first word was downtown. Before mama, before dad, or anything like that, it was downtown. 2 syllables, dog.
Well,
Two
I mean-
full-blown syllables.
Mine was Barney, so...
I'll have to ask my mom and get back
My
to you, because
sister
I really
was
don't know.
Buttons.
Mine was probably just mom, or mama, or mommy, or some shit. Like
basic.
some basic-ass shit,
basic
yo.
ass shit.
Yeah.
Mine was a grown man's name.
Barney? It's not a
the
grown
Dinosaur
man.
Concert.
It's a purple dinosaur.
Well, the grown man in a purple dinosaur costume.
That's debatable. Never saw him out of it. You know, that's hearsay. That's your word against ours. Your word against theirs.
Yeah.
You know, we can't prove it.
I'm what you would
You remember Steve from Blue's Clues? I miss that guy.
call... Right.
The original, though, not the second guy. The first guy was legit. I think he touched kids, though. I don't remember what. That was like something happened to him. I don't know.
Something like that.
You know,
You know.
they know.
Yeah.
Colin, anything else you want to get off your chest? Time out. So, one of the episode ideas that I've had for a long time and we've talked about it, is Colin goes to therapy.
Right.
I don't think we should ever do that episode, because every episode kind of has a little bit of a therapy session in there for you. And I'm glad we have
NF.
that. NF? Therapy session, chat.
Therapy. Therapy. Yep.
Sounds just like that.
Yeah, it does.
You getting a phone call?
No one calls me. Don't worry. What? Fuck you, cunt.
Why you called me come 4 times in this episode? I've been counting. 2, 3, or 4.
Let's make it even. Cunt.
It could be 4 or 5. I don't know if it's easy.
Cunt.
That could be 5 or 6.
Cunt.
6 or 7. We're not gonna do this all night. Stop.
Cunt.
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to your home for the Super Bowl party. I'm excited for that.
Right.
And
You get to try the porcupine meatballs.
I will try the porcupine meatballs. I will bring things.
You may.
I will.
Don't feel like you have to, though.
Oh, I know. That's what I do. You're raised Italian. You know you never show up to somebody's house empty-handed. And looking forward to it. We gave our predictions on the last week's episode for the games. We're not going to do that today. But you really should figure out how you're going to stream that game tomorrow if you did me that favor.
What's going on with me?
Hey, I had fun here.
I did too.
I really did. I
did
think
too.
we had a good night.
I'm glad we got 2 out.
Thank you again for a year.
Breaking the fourth wall.
We've
Of
done this
course.
for a year.
I would no. I will say, like, I don't have, like, I
Yeah.
what? Fuck you. I'm not done.
I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I don't have
This kid,
a lot
I
to
swear.
do. This gives me something to do, and I do appreciate
Gives
it.
me something to do.
Right.
I'm
Well,
a busy
I mean,
guy, though. I'm
you
not
have,
going to lie.
Yeah, you don't need something to do.
I struggle to find time to do this most
Right.
times. I'm not going to lie to you.
I don't.
For those of you that aren't married, let me tell you, my wife takes up a lot of my time.
My wife. Do it. Do it.
Do what?
Do it to Borat. Do Borat.
I've never seen Borat.
My wife. Do it. Say it. Say it. That's how we
I
end it.
don't know what you're on.
Just repeat me. My wife.
Good.
Why? Fuck you. Borat's funny.
You're a cunt.
Fuck you.
You deserve that one.
Why?
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Whiskey Talks podcast.
My wife.
I am going to go upstairs to my wife.
You got to do it again.
My wife.
Yeah.
On a Friday night.
You know what you should do? Friday night. This is a good night to watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'll tell you right now, she's going to be asleep before I even go
yeah.
up there. She sleeps early.
Oh, yeah,
I was
me
just
too.
saying before when you went up to go take your Waz, that she sleeps early, wakes up early. You know. Colin, I have a question for
I
you.
sleep early.
Speaking of the women in our lives, how's your sister?